Welcome back. We really can't have nice things. Having Higurashi, the story came so close to success. Actually saving Sadako and taking her out of that situation, only for the entire village to now be plunged into a new hellscape, knowing that Takano is at the crux of it all, and deaths abound that really can't be avoided anymore. What's going to happen? Is her plans going to come to fruition? Is the town going to succumb once again to a gas leak? We'll have to find out. So, strap in, get a drink. We might need it. Let's watch some more Higurashi. With this episode basically being halfway through the season, I am wondering what we will actually have thrust upon us throughout the other episodes. If we've had a situation where they've gotten so lucky, changed so much of fate itself, only for it to all still come undone. All I can hope is that Rika retains the memory of who's at the heart of it all. And if she can, use that knowledge to box her in to win out over Takano in the future timelines. Unfortunately, they didn't believe her when she was saying about you'll die if you go in there. So, how's she going to play it to get people to realize what Takano is what her real goal is? How evil she may be. It may be some time. What's... Oh, we're using gasoline, is it? Okay. Or they're just washing up the bloodstains. That would work as well. They don't care about... Yep. They don't care about the local police force. They've got their own tasks and whatnot to be getting on with. Just leave this in the hands of the highly competent police, who will definitely not go missing moments after. Looks like their time has come. Why did Rika let them go, knowing what might be coming up and the dangers for them all? She's slightly out of it today. I was about to say, yeah, for a quick exit, just in case. Glad that she's thinking forward a little. She's MacGyvering and home aloning this shit. Does she have... I was going to say, does she have any future information or can hear people outside or something? But no, she's just worried about what might be occurring soon. If she can make it through to tomorrow, so what can... Well, I guess tasering means they don't hear. They don't make any extensive noise or anything. They've already flown their nest. Ha! It was a trap. Looks like they're not going to be all too... Firecrackers? This won't be all too easy for them. Fighting to the end, even if they are just childish tricks. What can it really do against tasers and guns, to be fair? Is it going to be like the hobbits hiding from the ringwraiths in the Shire? Just tuck under some tree roots. True, there is vast under... Well, it's not going to help if you trip. Flower bomb? Strangely effective. And it has been confirmed now that she's, you can get up while having this internal thought. Now that she knows this, can pass it on down the line. The time that you've been thinking about it, you could have at least gotten a few meters down the road. But is it in her right now to abandon her? Well, that's very noble of her, but what are they going to do against the group of them? I'm hoping that the rest of them didn't exactly go home. Was that the blunt side of it? What a waste. They didn't exactly go home. Just for extra measure. There's always someone behind you, after all. Cool. Now let's get the fuck out of here while they're incapacitated and not getting up. And hope that the group here and Tucker and whatnot don't know about the underground passageways. Just hide out in the tunnels. Hopefully make it to the next day. Does she know that there's something else there, or... Wanting to birth a deity and god itself. Interesting dream. I mean, we've seen what they're willing to do before. Sneak attack worked once. True, obtaining their car would be nice, but also I wouldn't suggest you're worrying about that? A head-on confrontation right now. Oh no, I've been found. Once again, go for the neck, other side of the blade. Neat sound effects. I did say about all the traps and whatnot being laid around. Actually doing well with those, like, Slipknot ones. Neat. The fact that the hunters have become the hunted. Ah, so it's a fair fight, right? As long as they can all work together and as long as none of them are missing. Hopefully that's not a foreshadowing for later on. We haven't heard anything from Hanyu. Are we gonna have to wait for a timeline where Hanyu itself agrees to help? Yeah. This is why I said don't go for a straight head-on confrontation. The power of gun. What was it? Stomach shot, lung shot? I mean, the longer they stay there, the more likely it is that all of them will go down as well. What a camera move there. Going from his perspective. Oh no, they're gonna do the... Yeah. Keep sacrificing themselves one at a time. Well, this world is already screwed beyond recognition, but with this... Yeah, she's fine. Yeah, they did a great job there. Making a load of noise in the middle of the forest. Can't exactly... Yep, there we go once again. All I can hope is that each of them will remember this kind of sacrifice rather than them going insane and doing something against their better judgment. Now they're fighting for one another. Right, okay, so this is just a story of power. Right. You can be here in name, but you will never be a god. You can't take the place of one that already exists. Out of all of them, yeah, fair. I'd understand why she would kind of give up and collapse and go a bit into despair. But what, you're gonna give up and ignore what each of them have gone through to get you here? They really need to stop making so much noise, don't they? Well, I think we know there. And she is not going to abide by it. This will go down in Rika's memory. Ah. Congratulations. Oh, at least you won't need the daily injections now. But not here in the forest. We've seen so many times where it's kind of succeeded and failed, blah, 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 blah. Hopefully this isn't kind of like... I think she's more gonna... Yeah. She wants to know every moment of this, any bit of information she can. And know it for the next route. Oh, looks like I actually went along with her routine there. They got some very valuable information here. And the fact that they all stood up and were fighting till the end. So close to giving up before, and yet now, with even more renewed vigor and zeal. Even if you do, she'll let her know. Is that all of them? Okay. And now that they're here together, can they also now see her? Not that it really helps in their, ethereal state. Well, this world was a bust, but she got so much out of this, even if it was still more pain and suffering. Lovely. At least it wasn't done with the ceremonial rake thing. She does. Ah. Well, with that kind of thinking, of course you're going to be powerless. They can all work together. The six of them plus this extra spirit, extra hand in their fight. Before it was just Rika on her side, now with them all there. Nice to see. It's, oh, if their powers combined. Is this gonna, now that they've joined hands like this, are they all gonna wake up in the morning and go, what the fuck was that? And now they've seen the full danger of this, and what, are they gonna scrap the idea? Contain the town? Oh, we see it this way. So that's how it was done. It's, yeah, it's only glass there. I'm surprised they didn't try and break through it sooner. Oh, I wonder who these 10 escapees are, or just nameless villagers. No, you've just become a moron. A moron with a little power. There's no grand abilities or events that would deem godlike here. Okay. You've just usurped the role of a spirit and being that has been passed down the ages of this village. Wouldn't you rather be a god in your own right rather than just taking on the name of another one? Is that really the wish that you wanted? But yeah, seeing them slowly being picked off like some sort of '80s B movie, well, horror movie. Certainly tough to watch, but then again, they weren't exactly having their highest survival acumen. Yeah, let's keep shouting in the middle of the forest while we're being tracked by people with training, communication, and the will to kill. At least Rena did some little psychological damage to her. But you'll never be a god. To be fair, through all of the pain, suffering, blood, misery, and, demise, getting the new lease of life, yes, they've had each other, they can rely on their friends to help pull them through, to fight a little longer. But now this extra spirit, this Hanyu, maybe being brought into the fold, powerless as she may claim to be, rather than just being a bystander, so watching them fall time and time again. Sure. Have a little interaction with the world. How's that going to take shape, though? Big things are definitely abound, and with the amount of episodes left, I'm, not optimistic about solving things here, but knowing where it has gone so far is now making me wonder, what can they pull out next? What tidbits of information haven't been accessed yet? What hasn't been subverted from our current understanding of how it's going down? I guess we'll just have to find out in future timelines. But at least, if we can get Tomotaki to believe Rika a little, you have one person on her side there, maybe Irie. If any of the adults actually remember the past lives where they've not exactly had the best time, definitely speed things up. And for a show where it starts all from a light novel, and I've seen some of the light novel art, oh boy. I think this is a nice adaptation into a watchable format. Especially when you're doing neat little camera moves like the flip of Keiichi's eyes there. And while Rena was very noble with not using the blade of her weapon to cause any permanent damage and death, Keiichi's still cracking around the back of the skull with a bat, so... Only time will tell where this all leads, and as long as it's not just further demise without any advancing of the story, I'll be here to see it. Now we've got that idea of, oh yeah, let's just hide down in the tunnels and wait out the days as long as we're all alive. Wonder where that goes. If she makes it past that date which she's destined to die, would that change anything if there was a run after? Do the time she has to enact things get even shorter? Or maybe a reward for, oh, you've made it past the 21st. Nice. Seeing what one woman can achieve with enough sway and a delusional dream gives us hope for, well, everyone. We can really achieve our goals. Not sure that's a good message, though. But if you enjoyed this episode, let me know. Leave a like and a comment down below. It really stupidly helps out my channel, and I really need it right now. It only takes about 5 seconds out of your day, but will really help me. If you want to make sure not to miss out, consider subscribing to the channel. And also there's my Discord for any notifications should I mysteriously vanish. But for now, get yourselves a bit of rest, because I want to see you for the next one.